What about work? Many of autistic and ADHD people struggle with work, with finding a job, maintaining a job, like keeping the job and actually succeeding at that work. And so my solution to that problem is be your own boss. So basically do self-employment or start your own business. And this is hard. I can tell you that. I've been teaching at my own school for the past 3-4 years. I forgot. And it's not easy, but at the same time, I find it much more rewarding and kind of, it's much better basically. I used to teach at a different school before, and actually many schools. I've been teaching for 14 years. And what I found is that the environment is more important than the job you're doing. And I used to wonder, like, how do you find a good job for you? Because I always felt that I don't match it. Like, why do I hate my jobs so much? Different environments, different jobs. I hated them all. And I was like trying to find the answer. Why do I hate and how do I stop hating it? And so I read some books, and most of the books agree that everybody dislikes their jobs. But I think people with ADHD and people with autism, we are like 10x that hate, right? So like small details, they really irritate autistic people, and ADHD people just also feel more, and then they are more likely for impulsive behaviors, and they just quit more. Like I had one coworker, I don't know if he had ADHD or anything, but that's not a typical thing to do, what he did. He basically came early one morning, right? So we all came at the same time. He was hungover, so maybe that had something to do with it. He had a fight with my manager and he quit then. He just took his things and I've never seen him again. So you see, it's kind of hard to keep a job that you hate. And so my solution to that is to be your own boss, because people usually hate the jobs, right? Then as they progress in their work, that's when they stop hating their job so much. And then maybe they even start enjoying it. And so that's what I see that the best solution for autism and ADHD people is that you create your own work. You create your own environment. And when you do that, then you can put accommodations that you need into your work. So for example, I work by myself, so there is nobody to tell me anything, how to do things, right? And so I have no opposition, like, opposition-defiant disorder. So nobody will tell me what to do. So then I have nobody to blame for anything. I don't have anybody to fight back, so to speak. Nobody can make me upset at work because, well, customers can do that. But then again, I choose my customers. I can say, okay, no, you are not a very good fit for me, for my classroom. So let's not do business together. So you get so much more freedom that it's just great. Yeah, I can't imagine going back to work. And of course, the pay is higher per hour because there is no middleman, right? So you work for yourself directly with customers. And so you get all the income. And so I like it much more. Now, one tip that I would recommend, like you think, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I started my business, my own school, during COVID because my previous school got closed down. So basically, I kind of got lucky. I can't say it was just luck because I had to put in a lot of work to make it happen. But the environment, the conditions were right for me. And so that's why I was able to start. And so if I can give you one recommendation is you start a business or self-employment in the area that you already know. So if you don't have a job, if you've never had a job, so I would recommend you find a job in the area that you might enjoy. Then you work there, you find out how the business works, and then you can start your own business. Because if you don't know how the business works, it's really hard. I was studying how the business works of language schools in Japan. And when I started, I still struggled. So most businesses fail. I think it's because of that, because people don't know how business side works, right? And so when you are better than average, and when you know how the business works, then you can start a business. And I think then you will have a higher chance of success. But still, don't plan for success. You might not succeed. It's fine. Things happen. I've failed many businesses before. Well, fail is just I don't know it. They don't exist now. They used to exist before. So you can call it failure, or just I ended many businesses. I started and ended many businesses. And so now I'm doing this and I'm happy with it. So how about you? What business can you start?